Hey guys, Professor Mike here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another video. So in today's video, we've come across a accomplishment of mine, and that is paying off the entire truck in 1 year as a college student. And I'll tell you exactly how I did that. So for those of you new to the channel, most of you guys probably already know that I had just graduated college a couple months ago, but I had bought this truck in my senior year of college. And if you guys don't know, in the prior years I had a Mustang. I have some older videos of me with the 2014 Mustang on the channel. And going through quarantine and everything, I started to watch videos and decided that I wanted to get into the truck community. I didn't want a car anymore. And so a couple of months, maybe like 6-7 months later, I was able to go ahead and get a truck. So yeah, I didn't want the Mustang anymore. I wanted to go get a truck, and I for sure wanted an F150. I didn't want any other trucks. I think the F150s are the nicest looking, and I wanted a V8, and I wanted it to be 4-wheel drive, and I wanted all these things. I wanted it to be black, and it took me a while to find the truck that I wanted. So when I finally bought the truck, I found it. It had 41,000 miles on it. It was $31,200 for the V8, for the 4-wheel drive. It was black, crew cab, all of that. And out the door after taxes, title, whatever, everything, it was $35,000. So we'll just say that this truck was $35,000 that I had to pay down in under a year. So number one, when I bought the truck, $35,000, I still had the Mustang with me. The dealership offered me $10K for it. I said, no, this thing is pristine. It's in immaculate condition. It has I think it had like 50,000 miles on it. I was like, I'm not taking $10K for this thing. So I sold it private sale, and I took $13,000 for it. So that immediately drops the truck price from $35,000 all the way down to $22,000. So $22,000 was the starting point. But I was coming up on graduation. I was buying a truck, and I was going to graduate in the next semester. So my parents gave me $3,000 early for my graduation gift. So I was very grateful to get a graduation gift early, and they said they would help pay for the truck. So they gave me $3,000 towards the truck. So now that dropped it to $19,000. So I really only had to pay $19,000 out of pocket to get this truck. So when I bought the truck initially, I had $19,000 left. I put $7,000 down on the truck, and that left me with $12,000. So I had $12,000 to pay off in 1 year. So let me tell you exactly how I did this. So going through college, as you may know, a lot of college students don't have any money. They're working these part-time minimum wage jobs. And that wasn't me. Going through college, as being a business major, I had a very analytical mind and a very entrepreneurial mindset to make more money and to be worth more than minimum wage. So it wasn't until the quarantine hit of 2020, we were all in lockdown and nobody was working, that I decided that I was going to make some money online. And this is where I really started to blossom and started to think about ways on how I can make money and to pay off this truck. And I had money sitting around in stocks and mutual funds and things like that. Like I could have paid the truck off, altogether, but I didn't want to sell any of those shares and then get hit with a capital gains tax. So I was like, okay, I can just pay this down in under a year and it won't affect me too much. So what I started doing is, being a college student, everybody was taking classes online. So I decided, I only had 2 or 3 classes and everything was easy. Wasn't doing anything else, so I said, let me start tutoring, or let me start helping people with their homework. So it went from tutoring people to helping with their homework to doing their homework and writing their essays. And I didn't care, because I just wanted to make money. I didn't care how I made the money. I didn't care if it was working 10 hours or whatever it was. So I started writing people's essays. I started answering people's questions, doing people's homeworks, and you'd be surprised how much money you can make as a college student. You don't have to be in college, just people will pay you big money to do their homework. Like, it's crazy. So like, for example, like somebody would give me a 2.5 page paper, a 3-page paper to write. I could write that in 45 minutes to an hour. They give me 60, 70, 80 bucks for an hour's worth of work or 45 minutes worth of work. And I was doing that over and over and over, and I was doing so many papers and answering so many questions and doing homeworks, and it got to a point where I was just doing my homework online and my classes online. I didn't go to class. I was living at home and just stacking up cash. I was making $100, 200 bucks, up to $300 every single day, 7 days a week. And I'll never forget, in May of 2021, I made $6,000 off of just doing people's homework in 1 month. And that was something crazy. And even still to this day, as I work in the work field and I work in logistics, I still help and do people's homework and kind of, make a little bit extra money here and there. And that's how I was able to pay off this entire truck in under a year. Like, it's crazy to think about, but like, you can make a lot of money online. You just have to find like what you're good at. So I wouldn't say I was like the smartest kid in school, but I was able to do finance work, accounting work. Like, that's what I majored in. So people pay big money to do statistics work or like write this paper for or whatever it is, English 101, like easy stuff like that. Just pay because I don't want to do it. And shoot, if you give me $60 to write a paper in 45 minutes, I'll do it right away. So I was doing that, and that's how I was able to. And in a couple of months, after a year, I was just putting like $1,000 every month towards the truck, like paying extra on the truck. And after 1 year, I was able to pay the entire truck off. So yes, it wasn't $35,000 up front, but it was 19, and I put down 7. So it was really $12,000 that I grinded for to pay off the truck. But it feels great to have no student loans, no truck payment, no house payment, no credit card debt. I have no debt in the world. It feels amazing to say that this truck is mine, that everything I own is mine, and I can really start to just live up my life and do the things I want to do without having to pay somebody else as soon as I get paid. You know how you have to, every time you get paid, you have to pay somebody else? No, every time I get paid, that money is mine. And that was the coolest thing that I was like reaching for. I was like, you know what? If I'm going to get this truck, I'm going to start a YouTube channel, and the YouTube channel is going to help me motivate me to make money on YouTube, to do things to the truck, to do mods and everything, to start a community. And if I was gonna get this truck, I was gonna grind and work my tail off to pay it off. And that's what I did. And I have no regrets. The truck's been great to me. Over a year later, a year and a half later, it's been awesome. So that's just a quick story on how I was able to pay this truck off in 1 year as a college student. So if you guys have any questions, leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear back from you, and tell me what kind of ways you found that you make money to do like little side hustles to help you pay for your mods for your truck, mods for your cars. If you're wondering what I've done to this truck specifically, I have a link in the description down below where you can check out every single thing that I've done. And if you do buy from it, do purchase from it, I get a small commission, a small kickback. It really helps out and supports the channel and allows me to do more things to the truck. Also, if you're wondering on how you can make a little extra money on the side, start investing, I have some investment links down below. If you do sign up, you get free stocks, free Bitcoin, all of that. I will catch y'all in the next video. Peace.